across the front outline in yellow.
Oh, I just made it. I just made it.
Switch hitter batting left, the 1-0 line to right field, coming on his Marte makes the catch.
Yeah! He caught it.
Go far, hit a laser, but right in the birthday boy, Starling Marte.
Oh, it's Marte's birthday. Happy birthday, Marte.
Here's Juan Soto. And Bassett's first pitch is a sinker on the inside corner. A called strike, 0-1. Soto turned 24 years of age later this month. Takes the 0-1. It's at the knees. A called strike. A cutter.
Oh, that's good. Good start.
Manny Machado on. Bassett staring at Nato, taking a lot of time here. And Soto steps out. And again, Soto steps out. We're going to see this. Right now, it's 0-2 to Soto. Here's the pitch. Down and in near his feet. Who knows? Maybe a message there as that ball skips to the backstop and the count 1-2 strikes. But now Soto reacts and calls time again. Now, this has to be done with the...
Come on, Soto. Stop wasting time.
Simply called time on his own. The pitch. Breaking ball dribbled slowly left side. Charging Escobar. He's got it. Hustles the throw. In time to get Soto. 2 men away.
Yeah.
Well, Escobar had just enough time there. He was the lone man.
This is good. This is a good start.
The ball was not hit hard at all. Pitch to Machado, right-hand batter. Pulled on the ground left side to his left. Escobar gobbles it up. Throws to first in time.
Yeah.
7 pitches, all that Chris Bassett needs to get through.
What a start. Good start, Bassett. Good start.
And the Mets coming up on the WCBS.
This is good. This is really good.
Now, Joe Musgrove, who was an all-star this year for the Padres, at times didn't exactly pitch like one, but those times were certainly not
boy.
down the stretch. In his last 4 starts, Musgrove, over 22 innings pitched, allowed only 1 earned run.
Oh, Musgrove is pitching. Uh-oh.
Run average. He finished 9th in the league in ERA. A couple of things to be aware of. For one, he hits a lot of batters. And, of course, that's facing a team right now that was hit more than any team in the history of baseball in one season this year, the Mets. Musgrove hit 14 hitters. Brandon Nimmo knows all about that. Left-hand hitter, he steps in to lead off against Musgrove, who's a big fella, 6 feet 5 inches tall, 233 pounds. And the first pitch to Nimmo is taken for a called strike, 0-1, a cut fastball. The 0-1 popped up foul outside third. Machado giving chase. It's beyond his reach and off the protective netting near the third base dugout. And it's 0-2 to Nimmo. Now Musgrove kicks and deals, and a breaking ball in the dirt, the slider. And the count 1-2 strikes. 1-2 on the way, fouled straight back. It remains 1-2 to Nimmo. Musgrove to the belt. Here's the pitch. And it's down and in, a hard slider. And it's 2-2 strikes as we come to you live from the Bob Murphy broadcast booth. 2-2 to Nimmo, the pitch. Just missed the inside corner with a fastball. Close pitch. It's so Nimmo.
Please get a walk, Nimmo.
In an 0-2 hole, climbs up. It's 3-2 as he gets out of that hole. And runs a full-fledged Nimmo. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a fly ball to shallow left center. Going out, Kim. Coming in profile. Kim, the shortstop, makes the catch. Center field, and he ranged a long way for that one. First pitch, taken a little bit low. Cutter, 1-0.
Welcome home.
Field line. The 1-0, a bouncing ball up the middle. To his left, Kim scoops it up. Throws to first in time. Marte. And there are 2 men away. He bats left-handed the first pitch. Fastball outside, ball 1 with the infield overshifted. The 1-0. Breaking ball is low, 2-0. The 2-0 fastball inside, ball 3.
Oh, please get a walk.
Much of a problem for Musgrove. 42 walks in 181 innings. Here's the 3-0. That's taken down the middle, a called strike, 3-1. Now, here's the 3-1 pitch. Swinging a high fly ball to shallow right. Cronenworth, the second baseman, calling, and he makes the one-hand catch. Musgrove gets the Mets in order. And at the end of 1, the Padres nothing, the Mets nothing. On the WCBS.
Well, still a good start, though. Still a good start.
First pitch on the way. Taken at the knees, a called strike, a cutter. And the count 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And it misses down and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 to Josh Bell. That's on the inside corner, a sinker. And the count 1-2. Heels and a ground ball right side past the diving Alonso. A base hit going into right.
Oh no!
On a 1-2 changeup from Bassett. And so the Padres with the first hit of the game. 4 strikeouts. First pitch fouled back over the screen. 0-1 to the left-hand hitting Cronenworth. The 0-1 curveball hit on the ground to first. Fair ball. Alonso's got a thought about a throw to second. Now steps on first to retire Cronenworth, and down to second goes Bell.
We're only able to get one guy out.
Second base. Here's Myers, a right-hand batter. The first pitch. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Bell goes back to the bag as Lindor throws to first in time to get Myers as Bell scooted back to second.
Oh, thank God Bell didn't go to third. Thank God. Now, please do not let Bell go home, please.
Kim, the batter, the first pitch on the way. A fastball on the inside corner. Called strike, 0-1. Time called now is the second base umpire who called time there, Bruce Dreckman. Now the pitch, and a sinker missed inside. 1 ball and 1 strike to Kim with Trent Grisham, a guy the Mets have had trouble with. The pitch, in for a called strike.
Yes, get one more strike, and then we'll end the top of the inning.
1-2 the count. And now time called. And, you understand the crowd here. I mean, they're all hopped up and they're trying to help Bassett through, but this may not be helping them all that much. Bassett ready. Here's the pitch. Outside with a fastball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Breaking ball outside. Full count. Bassett going to the curve there. I think that's the first curveball he's thrown among his first 19 pitches in this game.
Come on, Bassett. Strike him out.
Now the payoff pitch to Kim. Swinging a liner off the end of the bat foul down the right field line. Now Bassett sets. This place is a madhouse. Here's the payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4.
No.
Being ahead. And so a 2-out walk will bring up Trent Grisham. Bassett was
You were
really
right
kicking
there.
himself
You were at
for
that
walks
final
that he allowed
strike.
in his, Bassett was so disappointed in his outing at Atlanta, which was a week ago, and lasted just 2 2/3 innings, the shortest outing of the year. He walked 3, gave up 3 hits and 4 runs, and he said it wasn't him. He had too much adrenaline. He was
Really, only
over a week's
3.
rest, and that was a big issue as well. First pitch curveball, and that's low, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch, curveball high, 2 balls and no strikes.
No, Bassett.
Breaking pitches there.
You need to get strikes.
Grisham finished the year with 2-0 the count to the left-hand batter. Here's the pitch. That's a called strike on the inside corner.
Okay, good.
Here's the 2-1. Outside, ball 3.
No. Come on.
So
You need to
it
get
wants to know the
strikes,
here on
not
deck.
balls.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. High, ball 4.
No.
So back-to-back walks allowed by Bassett.
What are you doing, Bassett? Now the bases are loaded.
For the number 9 hitter, Austin Nola.
Seriously, seriously, you had a good inning. Do not give us a bad one. Not right now. Not when we were 1 strike away. Come on.
These situations, the pitch to Nola, fastball on the outside corner, strike 1.
Good.
Especially at Petco Park. From the stretch, the 0-1 to Nola. Swung on and missed the sinker.
Yes. Now get the last strike. Get the last strike and end this half of the inning, please.
Waving those orange rally towels. 0-2 the count. Bassett a long look in and time called again.
Come on.
Home plate. The 0-2 to Nola. Swinging a chopper foul off to the left of home plate. Here's the pitch. Swinging a pop foul straight back out of play.
Come on.
The second deck, and Nola still
We
behind
need to
the
get him
count.
out.
Continues to fight him off. Now, that's the sign from Nito. Comes set. The 0-2 to Nola. breaking ball pulled on the ground left side, base hit into left field. Bill is in.
No!
He comes home to score standing. The throw goes to third, stopping at second Grisham, and on at first with a 2-run single is Austin.
2 runs!
Padres have a
2!
2-0 lead.
God dang it, Bassett! Why didn't you get the final out?
Bassett made a couple of tough
You
pitches
were
to Noah
1
on
strike
0-2.
away!
Gotta give Noah
1
credit for fouling him
strike!
off.
Why didn't you do
Finally,
that?
he was able to shoot a breaking ball on the ground into left field, and the Padres are out in front. First pitch, fastball inside, ball 1. And suddenly,
Come
here in the
on!
second inning,
Stop
Bassett
getting ball!
instead lost his command. It's the 1-0 is high, a fastball. Ball 2 with 1 solo.
Come on!
Can't get the bullpen
What is
up fast
going
enough
on?
here because nobody's throwing yet, and Soto's next.
Bassett ready now, the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up, that should end the inning. Left side of the infield, Lindor calls off Escobar and makes the 2-hand catch to retire the side.
Oh, thank
That might turn out
God.
to be a big pitch.
What the hell happened there, Bassett? It's like 1 inning you were doing great, the next you collapse. Seriously, this is the worst game to make these mistakes. I mean, that's how the first game basically started. Please don't be a bad night, Bassett. This is the worst game to have bad nights. We need to get some runs now.
First pitch, breaking ball on the outside corner, a called strike. As Joe Musgrove starts Alonso off with a curve. Musgrove to the belt, the pitch. Fastball in tight, 1-1. Comes set the 1-1. Alonso breaks his bat, hits one out towards left center, charging in Profar, makes the running catch. And there's 1 man away. Left-hand batter, Musgrove deals, and a fastball fouled off to the left downstairs and out of play. It's 0-1. And here's the 0-1 on the way. Taken to the knees, a called strike, and a count 0-2. The count to Jeff now, the pitch. Swinging a chopper towards first along the line. It hits the bag. A fair ball barehanded by the first baseman Myers, who throws to first, and Musgrove covers and makes the play for the out.
Come on!
Like good luck for the Mets to an extent. Turned into, well, something more fortuitous for the Padres because they did turn it into an out when it looked like that ball was going to ricochet over the glove of Myers. But McNeil is out 3-1. 2 out, nobody on, and Mark Hanna coming up. But anyway, McNeil gave credit to his coach at Long Beach State University, Troy Buckley, for teaching him to the first pitch. Sinker taken low, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 on the way, and that fastball on the outside corner, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 to Canna. Bouncing ball towards short, charging his Ken. He gloves it, throws on the run, close play, but he's out at first. And that retires the
Seriously, nothing.
End of 2, the Padres 2, the Mets nothing. On the WCBS.
Seriously, Bassett needs to have a better 3rd inning. Because if he has another bad inning, they gotta put in Walker, because, my God. Okay, Bassett, please have a better inning. Please get back to the 1st inning style, please.
Yesterday, first pitch here in the 3rd to Soto. Curve is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Curve is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike on Soto. Bassett downhill the pitch. Soto fouls 1 straight back, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch to Soto. Fastball line toward right. McNeil backs up, makes the catch.
Yes.
Pedals further into the outfield. He was already on the outfield grass because of being in the shift. So McNeil retreated on that ball, backpedaled further into right field, and reached up at the last moment and made the catch. Bassett from his windup, pitch to Machado. Fastball is low, ball 1. Bassett deals to Machado. Fastball is in there, a strike over the outer half. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike on Machado. Bassett's 1-1 pitch. Fastball low and in, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Bassett comes home. Breaking ball gets Machado to whip right through it. That's the good curve from Bassett. One that drops out of the strike zone. And it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes on Machado.
Oh, I thought it was already 2 strikes.
Still very engaged here. The Padres 2, the Mets nothing. Top of the 3rd. 1 out, base is empty. The 2-2 pitch. And it's in there. Strike 3.
Damn.
Bassett freezes Machado with a fastball sinker at the bottom of the zone. As the Mets get their first strikeout of the game, presented by PC Richard & Son, your official appliance, electronics, and mattress retailer of the New York Mets. Thank you. 2 up, 2 down here in the third. As Bassett has his first strikeout of the night, and the batter will now be Bell. First pitch to Bell. That's a little bit outside, ball 1, as Bassett misses with the cutter. 1-0. Bell drives one to left. This is deep. Canna's back near the wall. He's on the warning track. Makes the catch.
Oh, thank God, yes.
Canna able to shoot over.
Thank God, I thought it was a home run.
Back grab right before the fence and left. As Bell lines out to end the inning. 1, 2,
Thank
3,
God. Thank you, Canna.
The Mets nothing on the WCBS Mets radio.
Definitely a better inning. Oh, we need to get some runs now.
So the Mets scored 5 runs tonight. Tomorrow, everyone gets a free small Minute Maid slushie with any purchase of $1 or more.
Oh, they got the slushie after game 2.
First pitch here. Vogelback takes outside, ball 1. Get ready for what happens next by visiting this pitch from Musgrove. Vogelback shoots one foul to the left on a play. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Certainly the Mets have right-handed options on the bench. Darren Ruff and Francisco Alvarez. See how much of the bench and the bullpens factor in tonight. 1-1. Vogelback takes it.
Why do we have Darren Ruff instead of Eduardo Escobar? Escobar is better. Seriously, why is Ruff even there?
Slider in more to right-handers. Another lefty, Escobar on deck.
Oh, Escobar is coming on deck. They just mentioned Ruff and Alvarez after Escobar.
Downhill now, the 2-1. Vogelback rips one toward first, scooped by Myers, who just keeps it in front of him. As he knocked it down, picked it up, and stepped on the bag for the out. That ball was really laced by Vogelback, but Myers is not necessarily a natural first baseman. He's played a lot of outfield in his career, too. Myers has made a couple of very agile plays at first, and in that particular play, he just kind of swooped the ball. First pitch. Breaking ball falls for a strike, 0-1. Pitch. Escobar bloops one toward left. Machado races out for it to his right, makes a one-handed catch.
Well, I hope Musgrove gets bad sooner rather than later, because we need him to.
There's 2 up, 2 down. First pitch. Fastball fouled away to the right, and it's 0-1. 0-1. Breaking ball drops in for a strike on the outer half. And it's quickly 0-2 on Nito with Nimmo on deck. Modified windup, left leg kick is pitched. Nito swings and misses, strike 3. Musgrove goes to get Nito on a high fastball and picks up his first strikeout of the night. Mets bats have been quiet early. 9 up, 9 down for Joe Musgrove.
Come on, Mets, you gotta do something. Your season's on the line.
Bassett deals to Cronenworth. First pitch, he shows bunt, takes a strike. 0-1 to Cronenworth. Breaking ball down and in, ball 1. Crowd was in there start to finish, even despite a 4+ hour game last night, the longest postseason game over 9 innings in Mets playoff history.
Oh, it's the longest.
Never stopped.
Oh, obviously the majority is because of that 7th inning.
Batter's time is called. 1 ball, 1 strike the pitch. Curve is ripped foul to the right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bassett comes home to Cronenworth. Way upstairs with a fastball. It's 2-2. Bassett stares in, gets ready as Tomas Nito delivers the sign. The 2-2 pitch. It's down and in, ball 3. A fastball.
Come
missed.
on, Bassett. Do not repeat the 2nd inning again.
And it's in there, strike 3 call.
Oh, yes.
Over the inner half of the plate, Cronenworth take it. Bassett dealing. First pitch hit in the air toward right center, fairly deep. Nimmo shoots over to the gap, gets to it, makes the catch on the wall.
Yes.
Before the 380 side.
Thank God.
Center field, that's where Nimmo stopped his tracks. First pitch to Kim. Slider outside, ball 1. 1-0. Fastball down and in, ball 2.
Come on, Bassett.
Sure will reveal their 2 balls and no strikes. Bassett comes home. And Kim takes down and in, ball 3.
Come on.
With 2 outs in the second.
What's with you, Bassett? Just get strikes.
Bassett comes home. Kim shows bunt and pulls it back to take ball 4 inside.
Come on.
Walks Ha-Sung Kim for the 2nd time tonight. First pitch, Kim is running. It's outside. Throw to second by Nito. Kim is safe.
Come on.
The Padres stolen base leader over the course of the regular season.
Please do not be the second inning again.
That doesn't run a lot. He runs a pitch. Grisham looks at a strike. Cutter. Marietta, the 1-1. Grisham lines one to center. It's past Lindor to center field, a base hit.
No! No!
And Trent Grisham strikes again. It's a 2-out RBI single. All three Padre runs now have scored with 2 outs, and it is 3-0 San Diego here in the fourth.
God damn it, Bassett!
Which is particularly interesting because Lugo.
Why do you gotta have a bad night now? Why now? Out of all games.
But he's the first man up as the Padres open their lead up.
Grisham in a rocket up the middle, just out of Lindor's reach.
You gotta have to have a bullpen. Someone in the bullpen now. You might need Walker.
These walks throw to first as Grisham dives back. Pitch here. Nola, it's a high fly, shallow right. Sitting likely won't get to Profar. Marte comes in and makes the one-handed catch. But Bassett's given up another run. Another 2-out run due to a 2-out walk before.
At this point, I would recommend changing pitchers, because we cannot afford to make any more mistakes with the season on the line. I mean, like, you randomly got Walker here because Rodriguez is out with an injury. Why not use Walker? You gotta get him some playoff experience. Since we need to get something.
Down by 3. First pitch. Nimmo takes outside, ball 1.
David Peterson is throwing in the Mets bullpen. They always prefer to give him a clean inning anyway.
Okay, you gotta use Peterson next. You gotta use him in the 5th because Bassett is not himself. We cannot afford to have another bad inning.
Takes outside again, ball 2.
Okay, good.
2-0 pitch. Nimmo takes a strike over the outside corner. 2-1. Nimmo to roller to the right side, broken back. Cronenworth grabs it, throws to first for the out. And Musgrove continues.
Come on, we need to at least get someone on base.
Pace of the game brought to you by Optimum.com. Musgrove comes home. Marte takes a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. He was in their rotation. 0-1, a breaking ball low and outside. Marte could not hold his swing. 0-2. Marte, it's a chopper left side. Easy for Machado. A hip high grab. Fires it chest high to Myers at first.
Seriously, what's going on? You had a dominating game last game. Please don't respond by dying.
First pitch. Breaking ball down and in. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a strike over the inside corner. Musgrove comes home. Down and in, ball 2. 2-1. The door whiffs on a fastball away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch. The door fouls one off his foot. The count still 2 balls, 2 strikes as Lindor doubles over for a moment. He's slow to get up as he found that ball pretty roughly off his right foot, so he's going to try to walk that off. Pete Alonso comes over from the on-deck circle to check on Lindor. Now Buck Showalter heads out as well, as Lindor is still bent over at the waist. He's going to get a visit from Joe Golio, one of the Mets trainers.
Take a look at a replay here and see exactly where it got him. Looked like it got him on the right knee. That might have been right on the kneecap.
Oh, the ball hit him, but did it hit the bat first, or did it just hit him?
A painful and exposed area. 2-2, Musgrove's pitch. Lindor takes a little bit low, ball 3.
Come on, Lindor. Get on base. Please get a walk.
Comes home, the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
No!
Ball 4 was up and away. And Musgrove with his second strikeout has worked his
Seriously, Mets, what are you doing?
To start this game. We'll head to the 5th in this best-of-3 wild card series.
Come on, you cannot end the season like this.
WCBS Mets Radio Network, driven by your Tri-Honda dealers. Is done after 4 innings.
Okay, good idea to remove Bassett. He's having a bad night despite having 2 good innings. You cannot risk getting him risk having him again and having another bad inning that could cost the Mets the season. Might as well use whatever you can available. You need to do anything you can to give us a chance.
First pitch to Profar, batting right-handed, is on the outside corner. A fastball, 0-1. The 0-2 bounce foul over by the on-deck circle on the third base side. The count 0-2 with Soto on deck. The 0-2 low with a slider. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Peterson missing with a slider there.
Come on, Peterson.
2. Swing on a liner to left, a base hit.
No!
Profar. So Profar gets to first and holds on with a leadoff single. That'll bring up Juan Soto. Getting ready for Soto, who shows bunt and does bunt. Back towards the mound. Peterson up with it. Throws to first, a low throw, but it's dug out by Alonso. And down to second goes Profar.
Oh, we got someone out.
Soto's credit for a sacrifice with first pitch. Take it low, 1-0 with Josh Bell waiting on deck. Shortstop now. Pitch. And a liner to right center, that's a base hit.
No!
He'll score easily.
No!
The second, holding at first with an RBI single, is Manny Machado.
What is going on?
4-0 lead. And you can give
Why are the Mets collapsing now?
Because he's not a guy you consider one who would necessarily sacrifice in that situation. But Soto's bunt helps build the 4th San Diego run. The Padres lead 4-0 here in the 5th inning. First pitch, swing on a high pop foul, first base side going out of play, and the count 0-1. Bell batting right-handed, the 0-1. Swing on a pop fly to shallow right. It's going to hang up for Marte, and he makes the one-hand catch, 2 men away. And Peterson throws to first. Another throw to first, a quick one. Alonso with a quick tag, but not in time. Pitch to Cronenworth. Swing on a roller to third, right at Escobar. He'll go to first in time to get Cronenworth. Side retired, but the Padres add a run.
Oh my God! You really need to get something, Mets. The game is halfway over.
On the WCBS. And the first pitch is foul back to the screen. 0-1. A big cut of a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Series. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing on a liner to right. That's a base hit.
Oh yes!
Alonso shoots one the other way.
Finally, we got a guy on base.
The bottom of the 5th inning, a leadoff single. That'll bring the crowd back into it. Jeff McNeil will be the.
It's about time we got someone on base. Should have happened earlier, but we finally got a guy on base. Now we need to get a guy home at least.
First pitch, swing on a grounder towards first and a foul ball.
Oh.
On the line. 0-1 the count. Musgrove deals, and it's taken inside. Did it hit the bat? I guess it might have hit the bat of McNeil. It did, the way Jeff reacts, dropping his shoulders, and the count 0 balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 to McNeil. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung out and fouled into the mid of Nola, strike 3.
Oh,
That's his 3rd strikeout.
I thought they said foul.
And it'll bring up Mark Canha. Well, anyway, Tom Seaver, the Mets all. His first pitch is taken for a called strike on the inside corner, 0-1. 0-1 to Canha. Now the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. One after the curve, and it's 0-2. Good sharp bite on that curveball from Musgrove. 0-2 the count. Now the pitch to Canha. Swing on a foul straight back to the screen. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing on a drive in the air to right center. Pretty deep. Back goes Grisham onto the track. Makes a running catch and slams into the fence. Fires in towards first. Too late to double off Alonso, who gets back. But Trent Grisham.
Come on.
Outstanding play. Taking an extra base hit away from Canha and probably a run away from the Mets. And so Grisham, who will unfortunately be remembered in many precincts for a postseason error, just made a tremendous play to save a run in all likelihood. Now there are 2 men out and Daniel Vogelback coming up First pitch on the way, a curve swung on and missed, 0-1. The 0-1 foul straight down at home plate.
Seriously, why isn't Musgrove sucking right now? They said he gets worse as time goes. Why isn't it happening?
Right now, we mentioned Drew Smith had been throwing. 0-2 to Vogelback. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Come on!
Side retired. 4 strikeouts for Musgrove.
Just one guy and that's it? Come on, Mets! It's like you want to fail!
First pitch to the right-hand batter, driven in the air to right, pretty deep. Back goes Marte onto the track, and he makes the one-hand catch.
Oh, thank God.
Kim twice via walks. He scored both times. Now he shows bunt, pulls back and takes a strike, the slider. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 to Kim. The pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a fastball away. First pitch. Down the middle, a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 inside, just missed clipping him in the leg as he skips away. 1-1 to Grisham, the pitch. Swung on and missed, tried to hold his swing and couldn't at a fastball at 96. And Smith ahead, 1-2.
Come on, Smith.
Really, the fans. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Little bit high with a fastball, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 to Grisham. Pitch inside, he hit him this time, didn't he? Yep. Hit him with a fastball at 97 miles an hour. Grisham walks that off behind home plate and takes a pat on the back from the ball boy, or bat boy. And slowly, Grisham starts heading down to first base, but he can steal a base here, too.
He got hit.
Even though Nola, the number 9 hitter, is coming up. Remember, Nola had a 2-run
Oh,
single.
no, I think we hit him.
Often your number 8 hitter will try to steal a base, but these are the days of the designated hitter.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, I definitely know that was not a walk because it was 2 balls.
Does have a mind to run. The pitch taken for a called strike, a fastball. 0-1 to Nola. Now the pitch, swinging a liner to left. That's a base hit.
No!
By Canna, big turnaround second by Grisham. He'll hold there, and again the bottom third of this order doing damage here. Drew Smith still has a chance to keep it from hurting.
Why can we have this luck?
He'll go back to the top of the order now. First pitch. On the inside corner, a fastball.
6 hits? It feels like more than that.
Might agree with that call. So the 0-1, check swing at a breaking ball. Did he go? No. On appeal to third, says umpire Ben May. And it's 1-1 to Profar. 1-1 to Profar. Here's the pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball to the right side into the shift. McNeil up with it. Throws to first. In time. Side retired. No runs. 1
Thank
hit.
God. Now can you please get something? We're running out of time.
On the WCBS. And right now, Buck Showalter is coming out. And wants to say something to the first base umpire, Alfonso Marquez, who is the crew chief. And I'm not sure if Buck spotted anything about anything on Joe Musgrove in terms of his equipment or anything else, but what Buck's doing right here is trying to get into the head of Musgrove, and this is pretty obvious. All of the umpires, 6 of them, are coming together, and they're going to huddle up about something.
Oh, what?
This is vintage Buck Showalter. The Padres with a 4-0 lead. Musgrove having allowed just 1 hit and 1 base runner, getting ready to deliver his first pitch in the 6th inning, and out of nowhere, here comes Buck. And however calculated this was, it's achieving, at least at a bare minimum, what he wanted, which was to slow Musgrove down, delay his first pitch, and the umpires are talking about whatever it is that Buck brought up.
Well, social media has been a buzz.
Wait, is Buck accusing Musgrove of cheating?
Too along his right ear, and the umpires are going to, I would imagine, give Musgrove a little bit of a once-over here to see if they can find anything. Paul
What?
Melvin wants to come out now to get his words in with the umpiring crew.
What?
About how they're going to check Musgrove. Right now, they're just checking his glove.
Well, of course, they check the hand when the pitcher comes off the mound, making sure there's no substance on there, no ticky-tack stuff to enhance the grip illegally. And you would think something like this would have come into play earlier in the game, and quite frankly, it might have. because before the bottom of the second inning, Buck Showalter came out to talk to the home plate ump, Chris Conroy. At that point, I thought, and again, who knows until we talked to Buck afterwards, I thought at that time Buck might have been talking about trying to slow Conroy down and stop him from allowing so many step-outs and timeouts. Well, this is something different because the umpires just felt both ears and above the ears of Joe Musgrove to see if there was any chicanery going on there.
Well, it should be noted that only Alfonso Marquez did. Not all 6 umpires took a turn.
It was a big huddle. I was trying to make a point, and I figure I'd go generic, but you never know. One of them might have copped them up. Well, never mind. That's all broken up with for the time being.
Well, I think
at least by half of them.
I think Alfonso Marquez just told the other umpires that Joe Musgrove's ears are real and spectacular.
Well, again, unless this is something that was discussed earlier in the game, and I don't know, maybe that's what Buck was talking about after the bottom of the second, or maybe it was something that the umpires might have even been alerted to before the game. You would think if it had been an issue before, they would have done this a long time ago. So I gotta think this is something Buck was holding in reserve. I gotta go back to my original statement and assume that when he came out after the
wow. Imagine if it turns out that Musgrove was cheating this game. That would have changed the outcome of this game.
And then came a little delay. You know, the Padres are going to be agitated. Let's see how Musgrove handles it. Facing Eduardo Escobar. First pitch, taken a low, ball 1. And every pitch, no doubt, encourage the fans, although they're quiet right now, to maybe put a little more pressure on Musgrove. And the 1-0 breaking ball swung on and missed a curve. Escobar helped Musgrove out there. The count 1-1. Delivers 1-1. Breaking ball. That's over for a called strike. A slider. And it's 1-2. Cheater, I think, is what the chant is.
Oh, wow. Now even the fans are accusing Musgrove of cheating.
The first baseman up with it. Underhands to Musgrove with the bag in time. 1 man out.
I don't know if they're accusing him of cheating or they're distracting him to throw him off his game.
There was cheating? Okay. Last person I heard reference for his ears was the late Ross Perot. That was 30 years ago. First pitch, breaking ball, a called strike, 0-1. To this point, it's not working. The 0-1, breaking ball outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 pitch, breaking ball, tap foul. Over by the on-deck circle on the third base side, and Musgrove ahead, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 to Nino, now the pitch. Breaking ball outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a curveball, 2 men away. 5th strikeout for Musgrove. And now back to the top of the order in Tomas Nido. So now, and this is what we started to talk about just before Buck Showalter came out of the dugout. Very delicate first pitch to Nemo, a breaking ball down and in, ball 1. And the 1-0, a fastball hit deep to right field. Back goes Soto, spun around on the track, makes the 2-hand catch, and then retires the side. Nothing across. At the end of 6. The Padres 4, the Mets nothing.
Is this how this game is gonna end? Is this how the season is gonna end? Is that?
And Lugo's first pitch out of the windup on the way. A fastball high, ball 1. 1-0 pitch to Soto. Curve drops for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch to Lugo. Curve is on the outside half of the plate. Another strike to Soto, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch coming to Soto. Curve is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lugo, 2 balls, 2 strikes the pitch. Soto chops it foul wide of first, grabbed by first base coach David Macias. 2-2. Breaking ball down and in. Full count on Soto. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2. Curve is grounded off the leg of Lugo toward the first base line. Lugo goes to get it, tried to shovel it to first, but he couldn't get it there in time as Soto reaches. Ball was hit sharply up the middle, 96 miles an hour back to the mound. As it hit Lugo in the leg, it bounced toward the first baseline. Lugo ran after it, went into a slide to try to just shovel it to Alonso. Lugo throws to first, and Soto's back standing up. Pitch to Machado. Fastball is in there for a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1.
What I'm told is that they were saying that the spin rate on Musgrove's curve was 2950. The average is 2400. You know, they've got all the information in the Mets dugout on what Musgrove usually has in terms of his spin rate.
A 1 pitch. It's a slider low to Machado. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, so they think that the type of pitch he had is far more greater than an average pitcher would have.
Earlier in the year that there's a system that Major League Baseball uses to investigate pitchers when they have a big jump like that. 1-1, hit hard past third, foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And if a spin rate or spin rates go up demonstrably from one start to another, then Major League Baseball will actually send some investigators out to talk to the teams that were involved in said game to see if there was anything going on, to see if there was any illegal reason why a pitcher's spin rate might jump. Now, can't do that in game, obviously, but Buck Showalter did what he could do and had the umpires check Joe Musgrove for any sort of substance. 1-2 pitch. Machado, it's a chopper down the third base line. It's a fair ball. Off the tarp down the left field line. Coming over to get it is Canna. Soto takes third, and Machado goes to second base. He has a double. And the Padres are in business here. Second and third, nobody out. They lead 4-0 already. And the Mets have Michael Gibbons up in their bullpen.
Now, this is not so much about the 17 pitches that Seth Lugo threw over the last 2 days. It's what they call the up-downs.
Why can't you use Walker?
Bullpen, sit down, have to get up again.
First pitch. Fastball high, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Bell swings and misses on a breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch. Bell takes outside. A changeup misses. It's 2 balls and a strike. Bell made the last out last night against Lugo. Rounded out to first with the bases loaded in the top of the 9th inning.
Why can't these pitchers get strikes?
Yes, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's 1 big out. Bell tipping that fastball into the glove of Nito. As Lugo rebounds after the base hit by Machado, or rather the base hit by Soto, infield in, and then the double by Machado to strike out Josh Bell. So 1 away. First pitch to Cronenworth, a little bit low, ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss, good pitch. Curveball. Lugo's been using that a lot. Lugo's 1-1. Fastball strike right in there. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Lugo pumps a 97-mile-an-hour fastball by Cronenworth. And now Buck Showalter will come to the mound to get Michael Gibbons into this game.
Why Gibbons? You should have used Walker.
Puts up back-to-back Ks following a second and third nobody-out situation.
I think Walker's the... Or at least Tyler McGill.
Against Myers. Padres leading the Mets 4-0. Gibbons, belt tie set, the pitch. Slider is bounced softly first base side of the mound. Gibbons, a good defender, ran after it, but it's a foul ball down the first base line. Pitch from Gibbons. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. It's 0-2. Momentum exists within a game. This could be an opportunity for the Mets to swing it their way. Second and third, nobody out. The Padres could have really stomped the Mets.
At this point, I feel like our only chance is that the Padres have a different pitcher.
Gibbons is ahead, 0-2 on Myers. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gibbons with a high fastball punches out Myers. And 3 straight strikeouts from the Mets.
Seriously, the changing pitchers for the Padres is the only way for us to get offense, because
Padres leave 2 in scoring position. But he has pitched a gem, and for this San Diego kid who has thrown the only no-hitter in Padres history, this is 1 step further into the annals of Padres history.
He got a no-hitter in his debut for the Padres or something.
Maybe. First pitch. Marte takes outside, ball 1. Musgrove deals. Marte takes a bit low. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0, the pitch to Marte. There's a strike. Musgrove pours one over the inner half, a cutter. 2-1. Inside, a curve misses. Marte turned away.
He's gonna walk.
I bet you if 1 man gets on, Bob Melvin gets his bullpen up.
I think so. We will likely.
Oh, the Padres are in the bullpen. So Musgrove could leave. I wonder if this is the moment where Musgrove starts to get less good.
3-1 the pitch. Marte lines one foul to the right. Fastball that was up around the top of the zone. It was the seventh inning yesterday when the Mets scored 4 runs to put the game away.
Yeah, we have 4 runs. We really need that to go tonight, because that would give us a tie.
Marte leading off the inning. It's a full count, 3-2. Musgrove deals. Marte takes, and he didn't go around. Ball 4.
Yes!
Check swing. Alfonso Marquez,
Another guy on base.
Held up. It's a leadoff walk. It's the first walk issued by Musgrove tonight.
First walk.
Leadoff man on here in the 7th. As the first walk of the game is brought to you by Total Ortho.
If we can get a home run now, we'll be 2 runs behind.
First pitch. Swing and a miss. Musgrove got Lindor out in front of a slider. Pitch. Lindor whiffs on a breaking ball again, out in front again. Both of those pitches out of the zone, and Lindor chased. No balls, 2 strikes. Alonso next.
Come on.
Lindor, a ground ball. It's fielded by Myers with a dive down the first base line. Steps on first, throws late to second. Marte is safe there. What a play again by Will Myers down the first base line as Lindor hit a rope. And Myers stabbing at it right in front of the bag. He popped up quickly out of his dive, stepped on the base at first, and then tried to make a double play out of it.
Oh, it's just 1 out, but Marte's on second.
Saves a base hit as the Padres have made a few very good defensive plays tonight.
I'm not sure that Lindor was initially aware that Myers had stepped on first base. He saw him.
This would, come on, Alonso. This would be a perfect opportunity to get a home run.
First pitch. Alonso lays off the breaking ball in the dirt. Check swing, and he didn't go. Ball 1. Time is called behind second base. Musgrove a long hold. The pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. Stopped by Nola. It's 2 balls and no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch. Alonso, it's a line drive toward right. Soto moves over and back, makes the catch. Marte advances back to second base.
Marte didn't even go to third. Come on, we need 1. That's all we need. We need 1 to give us hope.
First pitch. Slider drops for a strike over the outer half, and it's 0-1. 0-1 the pitch. Neal fouls one off to the left. Got a late swing. He's not had a good look at Musgrove tonight. Grounded out to first on a ball that hit the first
no
base.
one has a good look on Musgrove.
Now the pitch. McNeil's a little chopper foul, first base side. Pitch. McNeil to chopper to first. Myers smothers it, stays with it, flips to Musgrove. McNeil's out. And the
Come on!
again don't score. They don't get any hits.
This was their best chance. This was your best opportunity you could possibly have, and you blew it. This could have been our only chance. My God, they really want to lose this badly, do they?
So Givens against Kim, who was struck out and walked twice, almost gets nicked by the first pitch fastball, which just missed his bat. No out. And the 1-0, fastball inside, 2 balls and no strikes. And after the Mets got out of that, you'd think, okay, well, you've got some of the big boys coming up in the bottom of the 7th. That'd be the time, but they weren't able to get it done. 2-0 to Kim. That's a little bit high. I'm not sure.
That could have been our last chance, our best chance, and we blew it.
The 3-0, taken high, ball 4.
Come on.
To start the 8th inning. After a great catch that he made, too. And he takes a changeup outside for ball 1. The 1-0. And Grisham with a big cut fouls it back to the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a foul. Straight back out of play. 1-2 the count. Quick throw to first. And Kim dives back in. 1-2 to Grisham. Here's the pitch. Outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A fastball. And the Padres continue to keep Robert Suarez up in their bullpen. The 2-2. Grisham lines it towards first beyond the reach of Alonso. Base hit right field. Kim takes a big turn around second and hustles back standing. And now the Padres have runners at first and second. Nobody out. Austin Nola coming up in what could be a bunt situation. We'll see how the Mets play it. Buck Showalter has Diaz up. And here comes Buck. And you would imagine
Get rid of Givens. Get rid of him. Seriously. Why is he there? Why do you have him there? You should have used Williams.
There's the move.
And so this pitching change is brought to you by the New York Lottery. The newest scratch-off games are on sale now.
I can't believe. Is this seriously how the season's going to end?
Smart New Yorkers have no problem.
And here it goes. Corners pitch. Nola squares. Bunts third base side. Nola or at least Diaz lets it go for Escobar, who throws to first. McNeil covers, and they get Nola. The sacrifice executed 5-4, but Nola executes it perfectly. First pitch to the left-hand batter, a fastball inside. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Swinging a little dribbler off to the right behind home plate. The 1-1 to Profar. Rounded foul up the first base line. Here's the pitch. Check swing slider. Did he go? No. On appeal to third. Ben May, the third base ump, says 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 to Profar. Swinging a chopper foul off his foot at home plate. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. He reached for the slider away. 2-2 to Profar. Second and third, 1 out. The pitch. Swing on a foul, straight back out of play, and Profar having an outstanding at-bat here. Here's the pitch. In there, strike 3 called. He got him with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. And there are 2 men away. Significant sacrifice bunt earlier in this game. First pitch, dribbled down the third base line, a fair ball, a base hit. Kim scores around third. Grisham, he'll come home standing and holding at first with a 2-run ground ball single. Just inside the third base bag is Juan Soto, and the Padres have a 6-0 lead. And now this crowd is completely stunned. With Soto, the left-hand hitter, up, the Mets infield was pulled around to the right, and Escobar had no chance on that ball. He was a third of the way towards second base. Juan Soto, with his second hit of the game, has given the Mets, never mind a hill, a mountain to climb now as they trail 6-0 in the 8th inning. Here's Machado. First pitch taken on the outside corner, strike 1 call.
This team, as you reflect back on the last month or so, had a lot of chances to miss this series entirely.
The 0-1. Up and in to Machado. That backs him away. Machado immediately says something either to Chris Conroy, the home plate umper, maybe to catcher Tomas Nido. Man, he certainly wasn't happy when Buck Showalter was challenging Joe Musgrove about what Buck thought was substance around the ears, which might have led to an increased spin rate. Ready to go now. The 1-1. Soto runs. Pitch taken for a strike. Nito's throw on 1 hop. Out at second base. as Lindor applied the tag, and that retires the side. Checked out, it was McNeil who made the tag, so 2-4 on the caught stealing. However, damage done in the 8th. Walked the leadoff man, came around to bite them, +1. The Padres scored 2.
You are pathetic. You know this, Max. I'm not even gonna pretend you have a chance to come back. You're gonna blow it. The season is over. So let's just not waste any more time of this. Just end this game. Pull us out of our misery.
Suarez to Mark Canha, and the first pitch taken for a called strike, a fastball. It's 0-1. The 0-1 to Canha. Fastball down the middle at 97. It's 0-2. The 0-2 swung on and missed, strike 3. He got him with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Here's Vogelback. Takes the first pitch at the knees, a fastball, 0-1. 0-1 to Vogelback, a fastball low. 1 ball and 1 strike. One of them would be if the Mets had won the division, instead of hoping they could win this game, never mind at this point, but even back before the series started, and being faced with a cross-country trip to play the Dodgers in the division series. Here's the 1-1. Fastball.
Yeah, this could have been avoided. This could have been avoided if the Mets didn't choke on September and get swept by the Braves. We could have. We had the division and we blew it at the end, and now we're here.
Swinging a foul back to the screen. They had to figure.
There's no one else to blame but the Mets themselves. They put themselves in this situation, and now they're gonna pay the price for their biggest choke job in franchise history.
Here's the 1-2 to Vogelback. Swinging a high pop-up outside third, long run from Machado. Looks like he'll have room, and he makes the two-hand catch in foul territory. 2 men away, 4 outs remain.
The Mets could have been in the first round. They could have faced They could have been the one to face the Phillies, but they blew it, and now they blew the wild card series.
Here's Escobar, switch hitter batting left, pops the first pitch foul, third base side out of play, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Now the pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3, a 101-mile-an-hour fastball. That retires the side. Mets will be down to their last 3 outs. But first the Padres will bat in the 9th inning. In the 8th for New York. Nothing across. We go to the 9th. San Diego 6, the Mets nothing. On the WCBS Mets Radio Network, driven by your Tri-Honda dealers. Trevor May, the new pitcher, delivers a fastball that's fouled back to the screen, 0-1. 0-1. The pitch to Machado, taken high, 1 ball and 1 strike. So the 1-1 breaking ball swung on and missed, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 to Machado. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And he looked a little uncomfortable after strike 2. Pitch to Bell, swung on and missed. A changeup, 0-1. I'll just paraphrase it. Say that Wayne brought up the importance of staying away from the San Diego Padres in the wild card game after the Padres made some big moves, which brought guy to the plate right now, Josh Bell, along with Juan Soto. The 0-1, breaking ball in for a called strike, 0-2. And whereas the Mets' path would have been significantly different, they shot themselves in the foot in September, losing all 3 games here to the Cubs, 2 out of 3 against Washington, splitting with Miami. 0-2 to Bell, chopped foul back behind home plate. I realize there are still 3 outs to work with, but I'm sure those who are leaving the ballpark now, as well as those who are still here, are running the postmortems through their mind. And when you think back to what could have been, you think of what was supposed to be the easy September schedule, and it turned out to be anything but.
Yeah,
0-2 to Bell.
they blew it.
There, strike 3 called. He got him with a changeup.
Meanwhile, the Braves do it great.
2 men away.
We could have been where the Braves are right now, but we blew
Sure
it.
to stay tuned for all of the whys and wherefores and
Seriously, September was what screwed us.
highlights and clubhouse
If
reaction
it wasn't
to
for
on
that,
tonight's
we would have been in the
Local
first
3
round.
at Nika postgame show.
Well, after all those missed opportunities in September, the
And
Mets
who
still
knows where we would
had a
have
chance to
gone,
just go to Atlanta
especially
and win
since our
once with all
first
their best
opponent would have been the
pitchers lined up.
Phillies.
Pitch to Cronenworth, swung on and missed, nothing and one. As the 0-1 to Cronenworth, swung on and popped up. He's going to be 0 for 13 in this series. Second base side, McNeil calling, makes the one-hand catch, side retired. So, if the Mets are going to save their 100 and win season,
Seriously,
they better think of something.
101 wins.
Padres go in order.
I believe it's all ball at some
Padres 6,
point.
the Mets nothing on the WCBS Mets Radio Network.
Because this is not a 101 win team. They playing like a 101 loss team.
It is 10:03 in the evening, and it has been dark.
It was
For the
10:05.
part of the last 3 hours. The Mets are going to try to avoid making the sun set on this season as long as possible,
But they already did earlier. It was already over once it got to 6-0.
And Josh Hader, the closer of the Padres, will come on to work for the first time in this series. Started the year with Milwaukee. He didn't give up a run over his first 19 games. And then suddenly he lost it. And he lost it in profound fashion. In 17 games from the 4th of July through the 28th of August, he allowed 25 earned runs in 13 innings on 27
But even if
hits.
Josh Hader has a bad game, it's not going to be bad enough for us to come back.
And the first pitch is a fastball over, a called strike, 0-1. 0-1, the pitch to Nito. In tight on him, a fastball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 to Nito. Swing and a miss at a fastball, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 to Nito. Foul back to the screen, a big cut. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a fastball at 100 miles an hour. Here's Nimmo. Hader's first pitch. In for a called strike, a sinker, 0-1. The 0-1. Fouled off to the left and out of play, 0-2. The 0-2 fastball outside, 1-2. The 1-2 to Nimmo, fouled straight back. Well, I'm allowed to get personal a little bit. We all are. I'm really hoping that Brandon Nimmo stays. He's such a great kid. And it's been so much fun to watch him come up as an unlikely first-round pick from Wyoming and become a solid major league center fielder. There are a lot of people, even in this organization, who thought his ceiling was as a fourth outfielder. The 1-2, fastball high, 2-2. But he was an integral part of this team that won 101 regular season games. He went 4 for 8 in the first 2 games of this series. But only one Met has a hit tonight, and that's Alonso.
A homegrown player, a guy that's a well-liked teammate. He's certainly been a productive player. The kind of guy you'd think you'd like to keep.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a roll it a short and a couple of steps, Kim. He's got it, throws to first in time. 2 men away. And the Mets are down to their last out. Starling Marte will be the batter. Well, the Mets were hoping they'd get Marte back sometime in the last week of the regular season from the broken finger. And he was hit by a pitch in Pittsburgh the first week of September. Took him until this series to come back. And they sure missed him down the stretch when you just consider that just one more win would have given them the division. Pitch to Marte. Fastball for a call.
Yeah, that's the worst part. They were just 1 win away. All they needed was a win, or they needed a Braves to lose 1 game. And it didn't go there.
One hit in this game too, Howie. That is really a shocker to see this team do nothing tonight.
The 0-1 to Marte. Foul
Well,
back
it's
to
not
the
a
screen.
shocker
0-2
if it's the
on
Mets.
Down to their last strike. 0-2 to Marte. Hader to the belt. Now the pitch. Swung on, a little roller foul up the third base line past coach Joey Cora. 0-2. Hader sets. The pitch to Marte. Fouled right off the hands. Back to the backstop. Hader ready. Now the pitch. And a fastball just missed high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hader sets. Here's the pitch. A ground ball to third. Charged by Machado. He's got it. Slings it across to first. In time. The ball game is over. And a 101 win season for the New York Mets, which featured such excitement and carried such promise, ends in extremely disappointing fashion, as they are beaten in the wild card series 2-1 by the San Diego Padres, who are out congratulating each other near the pitcher's mound. Congratulations to manager Bob Melvin and the Padres. They'll go on to face the Los Angeles Dodgers in the National League Division Series. In the 9th inning for New York, and the Mets were 1 hit tonight in an elimination game. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. The final score, the San Diego Padres 6, the New York Mets nothing. The Padres take the wild card series 2-1. Back to talk about it in a moment on the WCBS Mets Radio Network, driven by your Tri-Honda dealers.
Oh my God. That's just it. The season is officially over for for the Mets. And my entire summer has officially been wasted. A 101 win season with every possible great player ever imagined. And this is how it ends. Seriously, this is my first playoff year for the Mets, and this is what I get for waiting so long. The Mets have no one to blame but themselves. They really do. I mean, like, if it wasn't for their choke job in September and all that, then at this point we could have been playing against the Phillies in the first round, and we could have gone far there. But they blew it when they were right there. Like, they had a division for 99% of the season, and they just blew it away at the very end. This whole season was just based on luck. This whole Mets team is based on luck. And I hate luck. I hate random chance. I hate when a dominant season doesn't mean anything. And it kills me. And knowing the Mets, they're gonna panic. The only way things would get worse is if they let players like Nimmo and Diaz go. I mean, it sucks they got rid of Baez last season. I'm pretty sure they're going to do something stupid in the off season to make things worse for us. I don't even know, but either way, I'm officially done. I cannot handle this anymore. I'm done. I'm throwing in the towel. I'm done. It's like literally just watch a team die and I can't take it anymore. It's just insanity. It's just insanity. Insanity didn't even try. Seriously, congrats on winning the wild card series, Padres. You've earned this. You definitely deserve to win. You played like you had the heart. You had the big plays. You played like you had very little expectations, yet you played like you had nothing to lose. Like, where was that for the Mets except for one game? It's like we should have had Seriously. This sucks that instead of having Max Scherzer and Chris Bassett, we have RJ Alvarez and Jose Butto. Like, seriously, officially the worst game for both players as a Met, and they had that. Thank God that the Rangers hockey is coming back. That way I can put my mind away from this pathetic excuse of a team, if this pathetic excuse of the season. God, I hate the Mets.